women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Ujamaa journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Ujamaa journey, and let's build together.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. All right, fam, man. Listen, I'm late. I know. But I'm going to have to rant just a minute. Because I'm about to get out of here. I wasn't going to go to my adventure today. I wasn't feeling well. I woke up, and it felt like bees were buzzing in my head. I kid you not. I felt like bees were buzzing in my head. I heard my cat wanted to be let outside, and I heard him say meow, but I heard rah. Now, this is what I heard. When my cat wanted to get outside, this is what I heard. You know, so I'm sitting up here like, oh, man, you know, it's going to be a bad day because, you know, this is my one day. This is my 1 day of total dry. I'm going total dry. So I did 7 days, just the broths, juices and stuff like that. Then I went to water for 3 days. Then I go to nothing, absolutely nothing for 1 day. Then I go to water for 3 days, 3 more days, which will start the next week, which I'll be able to go back to broths and juices. And then after that, I'll be coming off. And I will see you at Juneteenth. But let me tell you about Juneteenth, family. Let me tell you and let me talk to you about some of the issues of Juneteenth. Well, part of the issue that's making my fast hard, because like I said, I couldn't take the time off because I didn't have the time. I'm not in control, total control of my time. You know what I'm saying? I have some control, but I'm not in control of my time, unfortunately. So I couldn't just relax and separate myself as I wanted to do for this period that I'm fasting. At least this part of the fast, because I'm on edge. My temperament is just a little bit different, a little bit more, a little bit more aggressive and shit. I'm getting offended a little bit easier now, but we're preparing for Juneteenth. And yesterday we were supposed to do the show. Of course, we do Blunt Talk on Ujamaa nights, but we didn't do Blunt Talk yesterday because we had to go to the store. We wanted to go to the store and we wanted to start packing up on some of the stuff. So we thought we could get there and get back in enough time to be able to do the show.
But I'm glad that we took the time to do it because one of the things that kind of popped up out of that, because we went to the store and we started getting some stuff, because we told y'all we're going to have us a seafood broil. We're going to have us a broil, right? We're going to have fish there. We're going to have chicken there. We're going to have hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? We feeding the family, right? And we're sending out mass invites, not to invite the whole goddamn city, right? We're sending out mass invites to invite our family, because some of y'all might not be directly on our timelines. You know what I'm saying? We know who gonna come. Those that are us are gonna come. Those of us that are tribe and extended tribe are gonna come. And you more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? But when you post stuff up, oftentimes what you have to learn how to deal with is the bullshit. The bullshit, right? We post up that we're having a free event, and we got people complaining about it being free. Nigga, please. It's just, you can't satisfy some. And in many ways, we have to stop worrying about that population of our people who are in doubt of everything, right? We don't need to even deal with them. We don't even need to communicate with them. We don't even need to respond to them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the complaint is that it can't possibly be free, Christine. You know what I'm saying? We can't possibly. There's some catch, Christine. You know what I'm saying? There's something that we're not telling the people. That's why we're giving away the free food. That's why we're preparing things in a way that we're doing. It is something amiss. It's something wrong. There's no way that you black people, without any sponsorship, can get together, put your money, put your pennies together, and feed 100 to 200 people, maybe more. You know what I'm saying? She said, I wish I was there to be able to attend the trauma, the internal, and it's so sad. You know what I'm saying? But this is a key point for a lesson for us, family. I constantly talk about the stubborn minority. And I want to go a little bit in depth before we get to it. Let me do this. First, I want to remind you and I stand in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. You gonna say it?
This is GNJMedia.
I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. And right now, this is a Heart of December production, all day, every day. Where we strive!
To blow your own paradise.
Sister CeeLo say if these same folks took the free vaccine, but hey, they'll take the free vaccine, but they won't take no free shrimp. Hey, it's cool. Don't come. And if you believe that we will not be able to do it, right, and you want to assist, why don't you bring a dish? Or why don't you bring a donation to help feed the community? Because one of the things we're trying to prove in GNJMedia Journey is that we have enough. We are capable. We are a stubborn minority that believe that we could provide for ourselves and others. If that don't fit your mind state, then go on. You know what I'm saying? Stay at home on Juneteenth. Go to the festivals that's being sponsored by the city. Some of these very cities who had laws that kept your people from finding out about goddamn Juneteenth. Come on now. Many of you don't even know the history of the city that you live in and why you live where you are right now as black people, which was mandated by the very cities that right now are trying to get you to fall up under the spell of Juneteenth is a gift to you from white folks, so now you can stop talking about other major issues. Well, we gave you Juneteenth. For real? For real. So I got members of my tribe being bombasted by ignorant people that are afraid that we might be able to do shit by ourselves. That we might be able to feed. You know what I'm saying? Let's say we don't have enough food to feed 50 people. And people still could come out and have a good time. What crime have we committed? What crime have we committed by trying to do something that we paid for in our community? We didn't ask for a vendor. We didn't ask for a sponsorship. We didn't ask for nothing. What we asked for was for our family to come out and join us. In the midst of my fast, I got to sit down and read, have to read, basically, people within my tribe being attacked because niggas believe that we can't feed ourselves. I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm lost. If you don't believe it, scroll past it. Tell everybody, look, hashtag, scroll past it. See, a lot of us spend a lot of time on shit that we don't need to because we don't have the sense to know that there's a scroll button on our goddamn phone. You could just touch the goddamn screen and scroll past. You could push a button and scroll past. You do not have to comment because your comments affect people. Now I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to get my mind and my body right. I'm sitting up here suffering and I got to sit up here and read this shit. Right? So you know what I did? I started to reply to one, but as I was thinking, I said, listen. And Lumina was in the room and said, man, you just don't respond to them. Just don't. So family, any other negative comments, do not respond to them. Or if you do respond, just say, you're not welcomed. Anybody that's coming with those type of vibes, anybody that's coming with the doubt, anybody like that, because we're not doing a goddamn Ponzi scheme. We're not asking people for money. As a matter of fact, we're putting out money. As a matter of fact, we're giving out prizes. Anybody that has any questions about anything that we're doing in a negative light, even the shit where they say, I never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? Your response to that is, I never heard of you either. Thank you. You're not invited. Because we're looking for our tribe. We know they out there. And we know they hungry. And we know that they like Juneteenth. And we know that they like seafood. And we know that they like chicken. And we know that they like greens. And we know that they like macaroni and cheese. And we know that they like environments where they could come and see other people that think like them and feel like them. And that's who we going for. All the rest of y'all can stay the hell out. Now, this is what I want to go over. Then we're going to get into the toast, and then I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to my adventure. I wasn't going to go to my adventure today, but I'm going out to my adventure today because this shit has... Ooh, I woke up with something on my mind. So, this happened to me yesterday. I swear to God. So, I woke up this morning. My head's buzzing and shit. But then I got a thought. Because oftentimes we be judging these kids by these grades. So last year I had a young man who had to make up a lot of time. He had to make up a lot of school time, and he did that shit. I was amazed. I said, "Oh man, he gonna be good in math when he come back because he spent a lot of time on the math." So yesterday I stumbled on him. And I saw how he did it. And at first I got mad. But I looked at it and I said, that shit was brilliant. We be missing the brilliance looking at these grades. This boy has figured out how to beat the system. Now I got to figure out how to stop him from beating it. That's my job now. Rather than get mad, I'm going to figure out how to stop him from beating it. But he done figured out how to, because he looked at me when I called him. He said, oh, hey, ho. I'm not here because of my grades. I'm here because of my hours. I say you here because of both. Oh, okay. Caught you. Thank you, sir. That was brilliant, though. I got to shake your hand. I am impressed, young man. I admire your hustle and I admire your creativity. He was on a computer-based program, and he figured out a way to hold a sequence of buttons down that would that would fool the computer to make it think that it's him, and it will also automatically add an answer in. And he did all of this with a half full water bottle. I don't think y'all heard me. One of our babies beat the system with a half-filled water bottle turned upside down. I said, little boy, after I got over the upsetness, I was like, that was brilliant. See, because now all that does is pushes us to have to move to brilliant. But this is what I really want to talk to you about. So, like I said, don't get caught up in your children's grades and looking for their brilliance. Your children's brilliance could come through in other ways, and it's our responsibility as a community, it's our responsibility as a tribe to try to help pull that out. This is why we come together, right? This is why we do things like Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying, that appear to be impossible to mortals. You know what I'm saying? To mortals, it appear to be impossible, right? But we do shit like this. Why? Because we get to see our members shine. Because within all of our communities, we got master cooks, master chefs, master organizers, master bakers, right? That could take a little bit of something and turn it into a lot. And we just give them the opportunity to do it here, right? So, now, but the thing I want to talk to y'all about, hold on, let me read some of the comments. I'm sorry. Shouts out to my auntie. I was trying to figure out how to get some sangria there. Ooh. We got a little bit, but if you want to get some more, see, it depends, because if it's like, if it fizzes up like that ambrosia, it'll blow up. Peace to you as well, Sister Navita. Does master? Hey, and that's a good question, Christine. Christine said, "Does master know? Does master? Does master know y'all putting this on? Does master know? Y'all gonna get in trouble."
Who's master?
My baby said, "Who master? Somebody that you will never have to worry about." All right. Does master know? Does they know that y'all gonna have a broil and try to feed a lot of people to there's something suspicious about this here. Y'all killing me. Can't help him, Christine. Gotta leave him alone. You gotta leave him alone. Sister Davida say, "Oh, we gonna have enough to feed more than 50." I mean, but that was just an example, because this is my point, Navita. If we don't do nothing but feed 50 people, we done did more than most of these organizations without funding. When we're talking about we're talking about a true grassroots organization that's out here doing something. So if we was to do nothing but feed 50 people, we will be good. But we already know, with just the shit we got already, we already know we're going to feed more than 50 people. We already know. But the point I'm making is, if we was only able to feed 50 people, we're doing better than most of our organizations. Just saying. And I'm trying to get some bean pie there. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking around. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Right? We're going to have food for... Listen, we're covering vegetarians. We're covering vegans. We're covering meat eaters and seafood eaters. We're covering the whole gambit. The only thing that won't be there is pork products. Sorry, my pork-loving family, but y'all come and y'all can enjoy some of that seafood. You know what I'm saying? Bring your own sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Guess if I was white, man, yeah, it would have been believable. If you was white and you posted something like that, they would have believed you. Yeah, I can't wait for that day. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or if you was working for a white man or you was sponsored by white people, it would be credible. It would be possible. But nobody don't understand that Ujamaa been saving money. Been saving money and been saving, you know what I'm saying? We tax ourselves, family. Oh, a lot of y'all scared to hear that shit like, we tax ourselves. So every month, we taxing ourselves, family. We've been building up. This is how you build community. Not through no goddamn grants. You don't do it through grants. You can't build it through grants. Dr. Kelsey taught us a long time ago. He said they will only give you enough money to fail. When we're working with our money, we can do nothing but move up. A stubborn minority. We're going to have grilled food, fried fish, too. Something for everybody. Everybody. And people complaining. So, family, get the address. Come on out and join us because because we're not concerned. Like I said, we're sending out a vibe that most will miss. Now, some people who claim to be conscious, those fake conscious motherfuckers, are going to see the flyer and do shit like that's impossible. That can't happen. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, they're going to say Brother Hatim threw up a sign like this and he talking about the devil or some shit. There's going to be some corny shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to be so conscious that they ain't going to be able to do that or blah, blah, blah. But then it's those individuals that's right on the brink and say, I need something different. I'm looking for a try. I'm looking for... Them is the ones that's going to come. And those the ones we want. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody else. But let me go on and do this toast. But before I do the toast, I know, because this is my morning rant. And my head, like I said, I was lost, but then I had to speak on this shit. Because I was trying to make it through this part of my fast in a peaceful manner. But niggas just won't leave me alone. They won't leave my tribe alone. So from here on out, Ujamaa, you don't respond to none of the negative shit. You just keep on scrolling. Let it stay up there because other people will read it. And maybe it cause a conversation which will make what we have posted a little bit more popular. Leave the shit alone. We don't deal. We don't deal with the motherfuckers who just hate they like to hate produce. You know what I'm saying? It's just coming home. It's the chickens coming home to roost. Niggas hate so goddamn much. They so mad. You know what I'm saying? That they can't even see the beauty that's trying to sprout in your own hometown. It's crazy. It's crazy. But hey, here we go. So this is what I want to share with y'all, and I'm out of here. Just so that y'all know. What I want to talk to y'all about is called the Pareto Principle. The Pareto Principle. This is a term also popularly known as the 80-20 rule. Ujamaa, other tribes, family, you know what I'm saying? Family, please understand the 80-20 rule when you're dealing with our people or anybody else. All right, the Pareto Principle states that for many outcomes, roughly 80% of consequences come from 20% of the causes, the vital few. Other names for this principle are the 80-20 rule, the law of vital few, or the principal factor sparsity. Management consultant Joseph M. Juran developed the concept in the context of quality control and improvement, naming it after the Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, who noted that 80-20 connection while at the University of Lausanne in 1896. In his first work, Cours d'Economique Politique, Pareto showed that approximately 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. The Pareto principle is only tangentially related to the Pareto efficiency. Mathematically, the 80-20 rule is roughly described by a power law distribution, also known as Pareto distribution, for a particular set of parameters, and many natural phenomena have been shown to exhibit such distributions. It's an adage of business management that 80% of the sales come from 20% of the clients. We're focusing on the wrong group. 80-20, stubborn minority. From the stubborn minority, most of the work is done. From the stubborn minority, most of business is gotten. A lot of the other of it is the 80%, and we could fire them. All those people that's talking shit on our timeline, fire their ass. We don't need them. Family, listen, we need to get out of this mind state that we need to be able to satisfy everybody. We don't. And by trying to satisfy everybody, we always end up losing. We need to start looking at this 80-20 rule. See, because what's even crazier is because it works in reverse. Because 20% will make the major change that the other 80% going to have to go with, or 20% is going to make a majority of stuff that finance the other 80% or blah, blah, blah. You got it. But you also have that it's the 20%, the loud 20%, that also are the troublemakers and will cause most of the trouble. And if you just get rid of their ass, they ain't got no more problems. 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule. I see it in the school all the time. 20% of the students use up 80% of the resources. See it in reverse. But 20% of the school, it's the 20% of our school that helps elevate us in the scores. If we didn't have that 20%, our scores would be a lot worse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it works both ways. It's good and it's bad, but you got to be able to figure out where we fit. Like with those negative comments, this is the question. This is the question. With the questions that these motherfuckers asking, when we're responding to them, the question we need to ask ourselves before we even respond is, how does this shit make me free? How does it make us free? How do me even responding to this motherfucker, how does this assist in making me free? Be like, well, I'm trying to recruit them. Well, if they that doubtful, why waste your time on them? Why not spend all your time on, out of the 10 people, out of the 2 people who might honestly and genuinely be interested, and be interested enough to be like, hey, can I bring anything? I mean, because I mean, it's like you share this with a lot of people. Can I bring anything? Those are the people we need to worry about. Those are our people. Everybody else, no. We have to start learning to be able to distinguish our people. We need to see, because we move in a certain way. Some of them out here are zombies, y'all. Some of them, I'm telling you right now. And I know I'm going to catch heat for this because, we all black, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to tell y'all. You might not hear me, but everybody is not us. As messed up as it sounds, everybody is not. All skin folk are not kinfolk. And I hear people on the Pan-African rants and all the other stuff. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I hear we got to put, but all of us are not all of us. All of us are not family. There was no way that West Asians could have got into the continent in the way they got unless they had assistance. Let me say that again. Let me say that again. There's no way that West Asians could have got into the continent in the way that they got into the continent without assistance. That was that 20% in action, huh? That 20% affected the whole other 80%, huh? That Pareto principle, huh? That stubborn minority, right? That started putting money over flesh, right? Start allowing outside influences to change how they saw the world. I'm just saying, all of us are not us. And we need to be very aware of that. And sometime when you argue, you may be arguing with a demon. You may be arguing with a zombie. Why waste your time? Save your breath. Take your breath, like I said in the song. Take your breath back. Take your thoughts back. Stop fucking with them. But hey, I'm about to get up out of here. We're going to do this toast, and we up. Let me go get to this, because I want to get over here before... Yeah, I got to get it. We got to move. I got a project that I got to get started on. Like I said, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to get it done, because that's what we do here at Gianni Journey. I'm on my dry day, so I can't have nothing to drink, so I'm just going to raise up the glass. Well, actually, I'm going to allow y'all to raise up the glass, and I'm just going to mentally drink with you. Remember the beauty. Are you ready, Anime? Anime ready. Anime is ready. All right. Let's see. First off, we give honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say, word of power that we use here at Gianni is Ashe, but feel free to use your word of power, and we say Ashe. Libations. You can play during the other times. You don't play during the libations, please. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey. We're gonna move over to our ancestors. Moving over to our ancestors. We're going to lift up our ancestors. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Texana, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Fanny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jeannie Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More Ex, Pet Mount, Rob Malika Foucault, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Paz Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Junior J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Dave Pullian, the Luxor Brother, Miss Zeta Brooks Crawley, Miss Reed Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Augusto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Harvey Hasbury, I'm doing too many things. Harvey Hasbury, let me see. Harvey Hasbury Sr., I was right, Harry Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, said Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence, and what are you doing? What are you over there doing? Come on now, you don't usually be doing that. Go on. I gotta focus. Daughter over here trying to show off. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through it. Where we at? There we go. 5. No, it ain't 5:27. There we go. What's the day? 6/3? Okay, cool. We got it. All right. Back to the toast. We left off on... I'm kind of ashamed because we left off on Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, A. Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keacher DeReese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Don Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brendan Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Rusty, Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji, Fulani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, D. Waters, Jeffrey Hines, Anna Bostic, and the Bostic, Winterfree, Scott, Barry Wilson, Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Long, Maya, The Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Stephen Sam Evans, Senior, Naylon Blair, Senior, Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensible, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Gypsy, also known as Uncle Boogie. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G. 2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Ward Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Patch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, at Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cover, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Ira Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Jill Dean, Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, here in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, JB Foggy, we was on the road. I was right. J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Richard Dawson. Let me go back. John Dewey. Let's go. J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Reuben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Margaret Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Albert, Mesmerine Coper, George Swan, Emania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evers McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Georgia Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Sis. We got Liberta Adams. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damon Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingle, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunder, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Sanders, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Adi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasonda Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walter, Alati Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Coleman, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Joshua Carl White, Desi Woods, T.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Leslie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Andrew Hopkins, Edward Webster, Ellis Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Paulson, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Ellis Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Ellis Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We have Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Andre Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Vonda Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reason, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamal, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Honey, Von Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Baron Reach Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson, Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avigel Robledo, Monterosa, Chet Word, and Mama Rahani. Family, we lift up our glass, lift up your glasses, and we toast our ancestors. And we say, Ashe. Say it again, son. All right, family, right now we are on. The present moment we are on is Ujamaa. We are on Ujamaa. All the Ujamaa babies stand up. Get a round of applause. You're Ujamaa baby, Sasha. You're Ujamaa baby. All right. We're saluting our Ujamaa babies. And for those that don't know what we're talking about, you want to know, it would be good if you came to the barbecue and been like, yo, I'm a Coogee baby. I'm a Ujamaa baby. I'm a Ujamaa baby. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, it's cool. But it would be cool. That would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I might have some extra stuff for those Kwabena babies, right? And I ain't talking about just the kids. I'm talking about for us Kwabena. I might have some little extra goodies for the Kwabena crew. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. That's a possibility if Navita listening. You know what I'm saying? We might have a little side, some little stuff to the side for those what is it? Coogee babies. You know what I'm saying? Maybe brother excuse me, my mind this is why I need to take these days off. Brother Kwame could do something for the Kaumba babies. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Quasi and Clee could do something for the Imani babies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any. Well, all the other members of the family ain't stood up with who they are, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I just mentioned some of the lives. All the principles is live. Don't get me wrong. Live is Coogee, but all the principles are live. And I understand if you got one of those principles and you kind of ashamed of it, but it won't be live until you start making it live. Right? You got to represent your principle, family. Stop being scared. And to do that, you need to understand it. We at Giami Journey, we are committed to making sure that people understand how to build tribe, understand the power of tribe. See, those of you that have been participating from a distance, right? Those of you that are on the inner circle, that are in the actual tribe and went through the initiation, all of y'all, all of us working together in Umoja, that's one of those principles, have made this happen. Made this happen. We thought the budget for the food was just going to be $700. Shit. You know what I'm saying? This is post-COVID, family. We dealing with post-COVID prices. I'm just letting y'all know. But we're going to be able to do it. Why? Because we have had support. We had people, and you know, those people who took the time to at least buy a t-shirt. Those people who took time to do the Ujamaa support. Those who looked at the e-course and followed the e-course and said, well, damn, fuck it, let me go and get the rest of the shit. And they did. These are the people that made it happen. These are the people that need to be up there with us grubbing because you made it happen. I don't know how I got off on that. This is why I got to go on. And plus, on these days, see, I used to do 3 days all dry, but I'm too old now. I'm older now. I guess I could do it, but I couldn't do the toes and do all this and because it's getting all right. So I'm gonna hurry up through this. So right now, family, I want to ask you to, if you could, lift up your glass and salute this moment. We are on Ujamaa. For those that don't, I will ask you to seek it out. Open up your reticular formation and go out and seek it because it's out there. It's out there, right? For those that don't speak the language, it's cooperative economics. You know what I'm saying? If you could, family, in some form or fashion, all of you that's out there and all those that might listen that later, might make it to this point, if you could put a hashtag, you know, share this, like this, but also post a picture of Ujamaa. You know what I'm saying? Post something with hashtag Ujamaa. Post one of your statements. So just write the definition of what Ujamaa means to you or cooperative economics mean to you. Or just type the word cooperative economic and put a hashtag Ujamaa, right? See, because this is what I'm doing. I'm taking over certain hashtags. We're going to take over the Kwanzaa hashtag. I don't give a damn. We're taking over the Kwanzaa hashtag. We're going to take over the libations hashtag. Because the libations hashtag was just mainly like alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. So we're going to take over the libations hashtag, but I'm going to need your help to do that, right? Because if you go on Facebook right now and you look up libations, you're going to see a lot of drink stuff, but you're going to start seeing our stuff starting to pop up there, right? But we're going to need more people sharing and using the libations and using the Kwanzaa and using the 7 principles. We want to get all those hashtags. We got to get them popping. Why? Because we got to make sure that Facebook knows that there is a community of people that's using this software, that's using their stuff, that is into that, and start demanding. Well, actually, we don't have to demand. We can start collecting the data ourselves. Now, there's going to be some changes happening with GNJMedia. Dentista called me, and he started speaking at Nerd Talk, and I started zoning out, and I just said okay. And I don't even remember what I said okay to. But I do understand that GNJ.media may never be the same again because we're having so many problems with this software that we got that we have to go with another option. So rather than just having GNJ.media sitting there not being able to do nothing with, we're going to make something happen, right? So right now GNJ.media is being rebuilt. Hopefully we'll have it totally up by Juneteenth, and I'll be able to integrate it with everything that I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. But anyway, we are on Ujamaa. For those that don't speak the language, cooperative economics, demonic principle is reciprocity. Gratitude is the M7. Green is the color. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Yao. Female name is Ya. All right? So we lift up our glass, we salute this moment. We recognize the power in this moment. And we pledge to ourselves and to our future to our future generations that we will work hard to master this moment. We will work hard to grasp this moment. We will work hard to expand this moment so that they will have and be able to have an opportunity to live a better life than we do. All right? So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we lift up our glass. We salute our children. We toast our children in advance so that one day they may toast us. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on. We toast all of our relations, and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, we send out that positive energy from our group, from that we've been building up over the last 5 years. We send out this positive energy, this healing energy, this balanced energy out to our tribe and to our extended tribes, to our extended families, to all of those that may need healing, to all of those that may need some type of support. We want you to know that you're not alone. We're sending that energy out, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to that selfish toast. This is for you. And the question I ask every day, family, what is it that you need right now in this moment to move into your greatness? This moment, in this moment, we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to our tribe. We lift up our tribe. My tribe is Ujamaa. I don't know what your tribe is. Lift up your tribe. We say, come on now, Ashe. Dang, I'm sorry. Man, what you been doing, girl? Anime fell asleep. I went on a rant and Anime fell asleep. All right, last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you, even though it's empty. I lift it up to you and say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Ujamaa, Kedin, and I am gone. Tell Gina, get ready to get out of here. I need to get over here so I can get started on what I need to do.